November 30th, 2025. It's the Black Friday edition of the Very Terrible Podcast with me, Jason.
And I'm Lori, and it's Sunday, not Friday.
Oh, shoot. Well, you're right. Yeah. It was the Black Friday edition. So
Yeah, okay.
you're gonna get this experience 40% off.
Yeah, you're getting it between Black Friday and Cyber Monday.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. That's another thing. We can bring that up too. But holiday gift giving is upon us. And this is the time of year when all of the turkeys have been put away and everyone's eating leftovers. And hopefully everyone had a great Thanksgiving holiday.
Did you have a good Thanksgiving?
I had a wonderful Thanksgiving with a very delicious meal.
Yeah, it was different this year.
It was.
It was very nice.
It was very good.
It's always nice, but it was...
Yeah, and I'm not sure we talked about it on the last... I think we did talk about it on the last episode. Didn't we talk about Thanksgiving a little bit, about the sides?
Yes.
Because we had, again, my favorite Thanksgiving side.
Mm-hmm.
And it's this... I don't know, you would know better than I am exactly what's in it, because it's kind of like... It's got some questionable parts that people might not be comfortable with. Stuffing with like the turkey parts.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess from what I understand is you buy the turkey, and there's like that package in the middle of the turkey with all the neck and the leftover parts and all the gizzards. Oh, so good. It doesn't even look like a stovetop stuffing. It's like a real dark color. And that's the first one to go for. And the flavor is so good.
I think that was the only kind that was there.
I think
didn't
it was.
Have any. I
had your share. I can promise you that.
I prefer stovetop, like the...
Yeah. No, stovetop is delicious.
Regular... Yeah. And we just had stovetop, which we hadn't had that probably since last Thanksgiving or any version of stuffing, but when we had chicken.
You don't think about it because it's one of those items that until they put it on the end cap for the holiday, you don't think about going to get it.
Well, you must have bought the chicken one because I noticed it in the cabinet and I was like, oh, let's have this.
It's honest to goodness, it's $1.50 your box or something like that. It's ridiculously cheap.
And the chicken was good too that night, but not on Thanksgiving.
Right.
That was that other chicken recipe or marinade I tried. Anyway, back to Thanksgiving.
But Thanksgiving,
the
stuffing was that was the creme de la creme of the meal for me. Mm-hmm. I just thought that was the best.
Yeah.
But just a wonderful meal. Hopefully you all had a great Thanksgiving. Now we start Christmas season, and we've cheated the system. We put up our Christmas tree ahead of time. I think our family is very big into Christmas.
I could ask a stupid question.
Okay.
We are recording this for YouTube with the video and then also just the audio, right?
No, I don't need just the audio. Just the audio comes in through my program.
Okay. All right. Never mind. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. So, we've already put up our Christmas tree, like November 1st-ish. It's like basically Halloween's over. We just skip right to Christmas. We're a big Christmas family.
Yeah. And we put out decorations, but we're not like we put out a modest amount.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy.
Both in good taste and held back by attic space.
Exactly. If I had a separate room or area to store everything or the attic, but it's so hot in Florida that you have to be careful what you put in the attic. Anyway, that's why we don't have a ton of stuff, but we definitely have stuff besides a tree, but I'd like to have more, but who wouldn't?
Right. And then for anyone who's not in Florida and doesn't understand the heat that's in the attic, colored Christmas light bulbs are basically just glass with the coloring on the inside. And one year, I think it was a couple years back, the color melted out of the inside of the Christmas lights. It was so hot in the attic.
Yeah.
So, we had a bunch of pasty-ass white lights that we had to throw them out.
Like the wreath that
we
made years ago, the glue wasn't
it just let go.
And we also realized we need a new Christmas tree. I think we said that last year.
We
too,
did. We say it every year.
We'll get a new tree, and then we put it up, and we're like, "Wow, this isn't much better than the Charlie Brown."
Yeah. In 2005, I worked for BJ's Wholesale Club, and I purchased a BJ's Wholesale Club just regular tree. And I think that's the one that because we had one that was all pre-lit, right? It was all pre-lit. Yeah. And then the pre-lit goes out. And pre-lit's a great idea until it doesn't work. Now you got a stupid tree with lights on it that don't work right. It's just not right.
So your preference is a tree without lights that
Correct.
we string the lights into.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And by we, I mean me, because that's normally what happens.
Yeah. I would help.
No, you would. But by the time I don't know what it is. I think every year when we put it up, I always find a time when the girls are gone, and I sneak around. I get everything out of the attic, and I get the tree itself set up with the lights.
Yeah,
and then the decorations are staged, and then we do that part together.
But we do need a new tree. So
We do.
if anybody
It's got some
listening has
holes.
a recommendation where to get a fake tree, not a live tree, we need a new tree.
Yes.
For next year.
So hopefully maybe the after Christmas sales will kick in and we'll find some plastic fake tree that needs a good home.
Yeah, I think Katie told me like Home Depot.
Oh yeah, everyone's going to have inventory on hand, but like places like a Sam's or a BJ's Wholesale Club will literally ship it all back, and they have enough storage that they can just hold it till the next year. So only certain ones will get marked down. So we got to keep our eyes open, but that's on the agenda in the Spinner household for next Christmas. But now it's time to go shopping. It is time now to figure out giving gifts, which I am not good at. And I could have swore we've talked about gift giving on this before together.
I don't know if you and I have. Maybe you and Dave.
Maybe. Because I know one thing is that men and women are very different when it comes to gifts. Mm-hmm. And actually, I think we talked about it because I don't really like receiving gifts.
Yeah, well,
I remember talking about that with you.
Yes, you did mention, obviously I know that, but you did mention that. I think you don't like receiving gifts in front of people besides Bella and me.
Right.
And that's really it.
That's
like
it.
You
Yeah, I don't care to sit there.
I mean, of course you appreciate a gift, but
Yes.
you're not like, oh, let me open this in front of everybody. Like you would prefer to do it just kind of on your own.
Yeah, I don't know. There must be some weird traumatic childhood experience I haven't come to terms with yet. But
Probably
when everybody sits around you and they stare at you and you're opening up, making crinkly sounds with the paper, and all of a sudden you open it up and you've got to have a genuine reaction. You know it's got to be a good reaction. This person got you a gift. You got to be, well, this is great. A bookmark. This is the best. And
you don't read books.
And you don't read books, right? But the thing
That's
is,
not true. You do read, but anyway.
yeah. But in a world of so many relationships, and you have work friends and real and family friends and family members and so on and so forth, how do we decide who gets gifts and who doesn't?
I think, in a way, B and I had this small discussion the other day. I guess I just have to either see something that I think someone would like, or they are people that are very important to me that I want to get something for, but I'm not definitely not a person of, oh, I need to get for this aunt and this uncle and this coworker and this person. Like I either want to get them something because it means something and I think they would like it, and maybe they're not family or they're not like in my inner close circle of friends, but they're still my friend or part of my family. Or there are certain people who mean a lot to me that I want to try to get something for.
Okay. Yeah. So you don't sit around with a list ahead of time going, okay, I've got to get this and I've got to get that one. Because that's the hard part for me is like, I mean, I think of it, at least maybe men do. We think of it that way is I have to find a gift for this person, that person, this person, that person. Then we go on the hunt for those people.
But I think you're doing that though, because you're thinking of who are the people that I would like to make that gesture for. Mm-hmm. So maybe even subconsciously, like when you're writing their names down or thinking who those people are.
Yeah, they've made the cut.
Well, I wouldn't say they made the cut, but I mean, everyone has a budget. And
if you don't get a gift from me this year, just realize you didn't make the cut. Well, and that's another thing too, is whereas, you're giving gifts for adults, and something that, you try to figure out is like adult things cost a lot of money. And, it's different when you've got the kids. Christmas is about children. It's for the kids, getting kids toys. And as the years go by, that price gets higher and higher. But, to buy a toy or to buy something that a kid is going to appreciate is going to be that's easy. Mm-hmm. But you get into adults, and like we have some very fortunate friends that when they want something, they just go buy it. Mm-hmm. And, it's hard to buy for somebody who gets whatever they want immediately. Yeah. And, to find those rare things or find a collectible thing, then that price tag goes way, way up.
Yeah.
So there's a weird kind of a dynamic of, who gets gifts, who doesn't, how much do you want to spend? Because how do you do it budget-wise? Do you just kind of go into it and say, oh, now I'm just out of money and I can't buy more gifts? Or do you have
I kind of have a threshold, I guess I would say, in mind, and I try to stick near it. But then if I see something that I'm like, ooh, I think this person would like it, I'm going to go over whatever the amount is. Be interesting if we have B on a podcast soon. I'd be interested to hear what are some of her most memorable gifts. I definitely know one that Dave got her.
Yes. Yeah, I know exactly which one you're talking about.
And whenever she does another podcast, we can ask her. But that spinning fairy, she loved that thing.
Yes.
That used to shoot up to the ceiling and come back down. So,
did you ever see the video of that same fairy where the little girl has it and it goes into the fireplace?
Yes.
Oh,
that was horrible. It was on Funniest Home Videos.
Yeah.
Which is a show I love, by the way.
Yes. But, and then there was another one that Dave got her too. It was the ball.
Yes.
The ball thing that he would throw it and it would come back. Or
I think she still has that because she was talking about that. Bella was talking about that with her boyfriend when we were out shopping and it came up. I don't know if they saw it or whatever, but she said, I have that or one of those at home. So I want to look for that when we're done here.
Yeah. No, and then that's the thing. And that's one of the ones where, once again, people go out of their way and they're so kind to get Bella something, and they've hit some really big home runs, and she's always really, I offered to have her come on the show today. She declined the offer.
Yeah. Well, and I will say she enjoys she appreciates anything she gets, but she enjoys her gifts from Aunt Katie, Uncle Jason, and Emily too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Katie puts, and Emily too.
They
now
put
that
thought
Emily's
into it.
older,
Oh my
they
goodness,
put thought
yes.
into it of, I think she would like this or that. And I think, especially as she gets older, I just hit the microphone. She recognizes that. Like, this person knows me or thinks.
Yeah, I was so grateful and thankful for the gifts that she picked out for me, because one, she hit an absolute home run with me last year. And just like, I'm like, oh my goodness, this little girl that grew up is now an adult and buying gifts. And it kind of reminds you where you are in the timeline of everything that happens.
Yeah. And she went, well, you know this, the listeners don't, but she had her first Black Friday experience.
Oh,
I mean, it wasn't like we used to do at.
Well, that was the thing. I never got into it.
I only went once.
Now, how old were you when you went?
Oof. It was probably in my 30s.
Now, for anybody who's younger, who doesn't understand what the Black Friday experience is.
I don't even know when it started. Like, I don't know if my parents used to
do that. I can confidently tell you that my parents did not go out and do any holiday shopping before absolutely necessary. So my younger sister would enjoy the Black Friday experience of going out very early, standing in line, jockeying for position for a limited amount of items, and fist fighting your way through stores, just push, shove, the worst qualities of humanity. And she was very good at like wrestling and fighting her way, and then having the stories thereafter to say how she got the gifts. One of the ones when you and I were growing up, which was a big one, was the Cabbage Patch Kids.
Yes.
Given out in a limited quantity at holiday times to initiate this Black Friday activity of chaos that would ensue. People pushing and shoving, and you can go see the videos, I'm sure, on YouTube, but just the pushing and the shoving and just the lack of respect for personal space and people fighting over dolls and just destruction. And this was their activity. They thought it was great.
Yeah.
We don't live in that era anymore.
No, we can get it all. You have a phone or a cell phone or a computer or a tablet, and you just click and it's delivered to your house
to wherever. And then there's no limited quantities anymore.
Yeah.
Which
is great
I'm sure
as a parent, because it's no fun saying, oh, my kid wants this. Am I going to be able to get it? Usually you can get it now, where back then you couldn't. And I think that's why people stood in line and argued and did not nice things.
That was part of their Black Friday experience. And now Black Friday started on like Thanksgiving, and now it's still Black Friday until Cyber Monday, and then Cyber Monday rolls in. And then there's a guy, I saw a video, it was hilarious, running around Target looking at the sale prices, and they were putting these little white tags over like these things, and he peels back the white tags to reveal the price that it was before the Black Friday. So hypothetically, he shows Christmas trees for $129 a piece. And then the tag on the shelf says $149, marked down to $129. And then the guy goes up and goes, the regular price is $129.
Yeah, that reminds me of, I'll just call them out, Publix. They do that. When they have their like buy one, get one free, the price goes up on it's still a good deal. But if something is $4.99, they'll mark it up to $5.59 for the buy one, get one free to get the extra 50 cents. So yes, it's buy one, get one free, but they also marked up the regular price.
Yeah. And
I don't consumers, like that. Well, I don't like that, but I know why they do it. But technically then...
Well, it's the same thing with other grocery items, right? You go to anything and it says 2 for $3, two for $3. Well, you instinctively want to go and buy two, but that's not, it's actually $1.50 a piece. They just put 2 for $3 on there to try to get you to buy.
It depends on the store.
Well, actually, from my experience back with crappy old ass Winn-Dixie.
Target does not honor that. It's not.
Oh, really?
It's like 2 for $3, or the regular price may be $2.29 for 1.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, so back in old crap-ass Winn-Dixie value card days or whatever the hell they did, that's what it was. It was just ridiculous. They'd have to explain to people all day long, you can just buy one. It's going to be fine. How to select a gift. So you have a person in mind. How do you, because you are really good at this and I am really bad at this. I am the king of gift cards. I don't know nothing. I'm just going to give you a gift card. We're going to call it a day. You take time. You have apparently been taking notes on people. How do you assess people all year long to be able to find the best gifts for them?
Ooh, that didn't sound good. You hear me moving?
Yeah, I did.
Foot?
I'm going to tell people you farted.
I did not. I don't know. Guess I think about what they would like to have.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen you give gifts over the years, and they're very well thought out.
Yeah, I guess that's what I do. Or I don't know. It's kind of like if you ask someone, how do you ride a bicycle? You know, after you've done it for a while, you just get on and ride the bike or
it's
ride
instinctive.
into work. Yeah, I guess maybe that's what it is. But then sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm not exactly sure what I want to get someone. So then I'll say, hey, do you have any ideas? I did that actually. So yeah.
Yeah. And there's times too where I'll actually go through and like for people that, and once again, I'm not great at getting gifts, but like for my sister and I, we like cancel each other out. We call it up. We make arrangements ahead of time. Listen, you're going to spend $50 on me. I'm going to spend $50 on you. Let's just not spend $50 and let's call it even. And we do. We move on. We're adults. We buy things that we need throughout the year. Now, if there was something that came up that was obviously something that being it so obvious that I would see it, then I would probably go and pick it up. But I have not yet crossed that bridge of finding something so obvious. But one of the other things that we were looking at was, it comes to the time of year where, you have a budget or, we're pretty fortunate where we can actually give to others and organizations. And it's time for charity, right? So whether it be philanthropy work or charity that's given away, how would you decide on what charities to give and how much to give to charity?
That's a good question. I sometimes just feel like I just get a nudge, like a couple times where we've helped out like families.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. You used to do that long before you even met me. You would find a family in need and then donate to them.
It just depends. It just depends. But I guess when you find someone in need, which definitely that one family we did, we went above and beyond just because we knew they were getting nothing else.
Right.
And then that turned into the whole, then we saw their bed. And then we went and bought them the bed. Anyway, so I think it just depends on what you feel like doing. Like this year we did something through church, and next year, who knows what we'll do.
Right. And for me, the way I was describing it earlier before the show started is imagine like a bullseye or imagine a target and then concentric circles. And for me, like the more impact you have to your own community and your own area should get the priority. So whether it be a food bank, a church, like the Firehouse right now, and then some other stores in the area, like the official Patriot Gear store right now has their own toy drives that they're doing. And these toys are going to stay local. They're not going shipped out anywhere else. They're not going anywhere else. But, it's real families in your community that actually need help. And to me, like they should get the first priority because if everybody just takes care of their own backyard, nobody has to really worry about too much of anything else. And then you can start working outwards from there. Like putting a priority on small business is always huge. And like I did a video last week of one of our friends that started her own travel company. And like every time you can find a small business, there's a real person that's behind it. It's not Walmart or Target that's not going to go out of business if you don't show up. It's like Bob and Sue and Nancy and all these people that really have names and kids and families that they're going to go out of business if you don't show up. So like I'm a big proponent on small business. And then after that, you make your circle a little bit bigger. You can do like a Toys for Tots where they try to keep everything in the community, but spillover then goes out to the area. The Ronald McDonald House. They actually house the families that need, or their kids need medical care right next to the hospital. So like that's very local. And then afterwards, then if you've satisfied all those needs, or you didn't find anything that was for you in that, you can then go out to like, they've got Feeding America, the Salvation Army, Operation Homefront, or the American Red Cross. It's dangerous. It's kind of a dangerous thing though, because there are a lot of charities that aren't charities, and you've got to do your homework. Do your homework. Make sure you understand that your dollar, when it gets donated, goes to where it's supposed to go. Everybody's
and the whole dollar, not 60 cents goes to administration and 40 cents goes to the person.
Yeah, or
the people who need it.
There's an abundance of that. They're all kind of cloaked in their own thing, so that's never fun. But the only other one that I mostly look at too is the Calta Family Foundation that Mike Calta runs. He gets donations throughout the year, and then at the end of the year, they have the Trans-Siberian Orchestra that comes to Tampa. And they usually donate between $15,000 and $20,000, and that stays in his community. It's just those are local dollars for the Tampa kids that need help to get to where they need to go.
Nice.
Yeah, but I think that's like our holiday wrap up. As far as it's time to go shopping, be cognizant, keep the American economy moving. It needs your help, and just getting ready for hopefully thoughtful gifts given and received.
So what'd you get me?
I can't tell you. It's secret. I am the gift. I am the gift that gives all year long. All year long.
That you are.
Yeah. I'm in a charity calendar. That's right. Get you a charity calendar.
Yeah. No, I have one.
Yeah.
You provided it for me.
Yes.
Yeah, it's nice.
No. We did a firefighter calendar where I was wearing clothes. I was not naked and covered in oil. Much to the chagrin. You can have the private showing.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. All right. Well, have you got anything else for anybody?
How long is this one?
Oh my goodness, I can't read that. It's probably been about half an hour.
Wow.
Oh, actually, you know what? Hang on. We started at 20 after. It's 40 after. We at 10. We're at 20 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Kind of not too long.
Mm-hmm. Well,
what's your week look like this week?
What
do you have going on?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No. That's why I have a thing in my phone.
Me, I work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Back to the grind.
Someone's got to do it. You got to earn some money to make sure you get some good Christmas gifts.
Yeah. I had a busy weekend. What did I do yesterday?
Shopping.
Oh, that's right. I was shopping yesterday.
You're shopping today?
I went, today, a little bit today. Went to church. I guess. It was good.
That's it.
Nice weekend.
Relaxing weekend, relaxing holiday week.
Christmas movie.
Hallmark has got their Christmas movies cranking now, don't they?
Well, they do, but I watched one on Netflix. I'm going to watch that one maybe on Amazon tonight. I don't
yes.
The name of it, but you told me, and I wrote it down somewhere. But yeah, even though I always know pretty much how they're going to end.
It's like Jodie Sweetin or the other girl from Full House that goes, she's an executive from New York that she comes down to the country, finds an ex-boyfriend, won't they, and then they magically find love at the end.
Yeah.
End of every Hallmark movie.
Yeah, they're nice to watch though. The ambiance, the scenery, I don't know, they make
you happy. And good news, I think the Hallmark Christmas channel is all year long now. I don't think you have to necessarily wait till Christmas, but it is feel better when you can watch it.
There's a specific channel called
Hallmark. It's called the Hallmark channel, and it's just Hallmark movies.
Oh, yeah. Well, that I know, but you said Hallmark Christmas. I thought I didn't see that channel. The regular Hallmark channel plays other stuff too.
I think they're all the same movie, just with or without snow.
What's her name? Candace Cameron.
The other girl from Full House.
Yeah, she switched networks.
Did she?
She's on, it's called The Great American Family, I think. So she doesn't make new movies for Hallmark. It's only for the other station, if I got the name right. So
I'll be.
Yeah.
Bunch of sellouts. It's like we were talking earlier about these college football coaches. Don't even get me started. We're having a nice show. We're not going to bring up college football coaches.
Well, we can just say that you're displeased with.
I've taken to the social medias.
Summary. He's very displeased with USF because the coach said, I'm going to stick around and I'm not going to leave. And guess who's leaving? The head coach.
Check the socials. I've already made memes.
Yeah. So you are very displeased with that because they actually had a decent team.
They had a decent team this year, and it's consistently been just disappointing for the last 20 years.
Yeah. I don't know what they can do to. Well, I have some idea what they can do. They need to get a coach who's really good that will stay, but that's the challenge: paying the coach enough when they're really good to get them to stay, and then getting the caliber of college students to find it appealing to go to that school when.
Well, then the whole school needs to go to a bigger conference, and then you get up into the whole Lane Kiffin situation that happened today. That's just, that's today's news.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is, but
yeah,
anyway.
it's honestly goodness, it's a soap opera for men.
Okay.
That's what it is. Okay. It's soaps for men. And the only people taking the humping are the fans.
Yeah.
That's what's happening. Yeah. So Lane Kiffin's going to LSU, and then everybody else is shuffling their crap around. And there you go. College football plus soap opera.
So who goes to Mississippi or Arkansas?
They got to find them.
That where?
Yeah, that's where the vacancies are. Then they got to find whoever's left, and they're nitpicking whoever's the best of the rest. So.
Okay, well, which is the one that does Woo Pig Suey?
Arkansas.
Okay.
Yep.
And which is the football team with the really good band?
The really, really good band is FAMU, but they're just a little school, but they're more band, and they happen to have a football team.
Okay.
But yeah, that's my favorite band. Ohio's got a really big band. A lot of them have really big bands, but like when you watch a FAMU, Florida Agricultural Mechanical University, which is a small school with a really crap football team, but the band, amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Here's an idea, totally unrelated. If any of your listeners want to suggest something for us to talk about.
Oh, I tell them all the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
well, then that's old news.
JDVTpodcast@gmail.com.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Just send us I've got enough social media out there, people. You can comment on whatever you want. Send us an email. Send me a pen letter. I don't even care. But yeah, we'll talk about whatever you want. Otherwise than that, you got anything else? I think we're good.
Yeah, I think that's it. I got to go to the store and get dinner.
More shopping. All right. Everybody, have fun keeping your shopping going. I'm Jason.
And I'm Lori.
It's been another very terrible podcast.